Divine Renovation Study Day has been inspiring for me as the director for the Office of Evangelization and Catechesis. Our church is constantly guided by the Holy Spirit, and the church is alive all the time, always fully alive. However, we need to renew our interest. We need to renew our zeal, our commitment, our passion, our dedication to service. And this is exactly what Divine Renovation Study Day program in the Archdiocese has really reminded me of. The question this whole study day has put towards us is, what can we do? What can we do? We can't just stand still. We can't just sit down, fold our hands, or close our eyes and just be praying alone. We have to go out. We have to reach out to the people. We have to open conversation. We have to assess the needs of our parish and community, of our environment. We have to look for different ways of finding volunteers, different ways of opening the church to welcome more people, different ways of reaching out to those who are even present in the church. How can we be more of service to the people? So it is calling us to do more. It's calling us to step out. It's calling us to reach out. It's calling us to stand, because the Holy Spirit is constantly at work and we have to respond.
For me, it is wonderful to have this opportunity for our priests and their communities, parish communities, to really reflect on and take seriously this call to proclaim, to be the Christian community that Jesus Christ calls all of our communities to be, with Him at the center, reaching out to others, welcoming, being prayerful, using the resources that the Holy Spirit gives us. For me, this was a tremendous invitation, challenge, the opportunity to think about Christian community and how we live that out in this day and age. That for me, to see this happening and to see the priests getting excited and feeling encouraged to do this in their parish communities was wonderful.
But for me personally, the most striking is the aspect of courage to embrace evangelization, to continue with the mission which is at the core of the church's mandate. And it has been wonderful for me. It has been challenging and it has been encouraging. Because sometimes when you look at the work of evangelization, it is challenging and could be frightening. His experience has fueled in me the courage to embrace the mission, the courage to move my parish from just a maintenance parish to a missional one. Welcoming everybody, raising disciples for this mission and giving them the tone to move for evangelization.
Being in and out of the Divine Renovation program over this past year, and then especially now that I've started my internship, it's been interesting. It's, on one hand, you're seeing a lot more of a little bit of a practical way of doing things, but you're also getting a bit of a sense of what does or does not work. And I found that to be interesting for me, especially as I'm embarking on my internship up in Wabasca, because the whole parish is, it's a mission parish. We're kind of starting, we have some pillars in place, but we're starting kind of ground up. We're growing alongside the community. We're trying to pick up the pieces where they've fallen. And that's a lot easier said than done. And, there's been great progress made. But as I look at the book, it's continually saying, well, there's this reality, we want to do this, how do we do it? And yeah, everything's not necessarily relevant to my situation, but it gives an idea of where to start.
It's always a wonderful thing to share our ideas and get to know each other, and also to share our joys and sorrows. And I'm very much convinced of this, that this divine renovation, it is not only a one-day job, but it is a lifelong process. And I'm really inspired, and I would like to inspire everyone, and I'm really motivated, and I would like to motivate everyone. It's not only the study, but what what makes more and more for us is to be with one another, as brothers, as sisters, and as religious, as we work together and shoulder our responsibility in this Archdiocese. I'm very much taken up by the whole year studies, and my vision and my mission has been expanded.